Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the first episode of the Team Ready Fitness podcast. I am here with my first guest.
What's going on, y'all?
What's your name, man?
Man, my name's Richards.
Richards. All right, man. What's your Instagram?
SwoleRichards.
All right. So listen, we're here with SwoleRichards, man, for our first episode, and we're just gonna be talking about fitness, world events, and just how fitness has a major impact on people's lives, man. So we're gonna get right into it. All right, Mr. Richards, man, tell us, man, how did you get into fitness?
Well, I started from small. I've always been in boxing, so I kind of transferred into fitness when I was in college.
Okay.
And then it kind of took off from there.
Okay. So you fell in love with it when you was boxing and all that when you was young?
Oh, yes.
Okay. And did anything happen when you went to college that made you want to like take fitness more serious, or?
Well, just being in the gym all around in the environment and actually seeing what I can actually do in there, that's what made me feel like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take this serious.
Okay, and what was it that you was able to actually do? Like, what did you do that was like, oh nah, I'm the man right now?
Oh, just doing, being able to do the average pull-ups, you know, being nice and built in there, and actually seeing how quick I can put on muscle and strength.
Okay. And now that you've been into it, it's been some years you've been into it, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is keeping you going? You know, sometimes people get burnt out and all of that. So what is it that's keeping you going in fitness?
What's keeping me going is just making sure that I know I got a goal with certain numbers and how big I want to be and strong. So I know.
So you want to get bigger than you are now?
Oh yeah.
Damn, my man trying to be the Hulk out here, yo. My man out here wilding on him. So what about like the effects that it's had on your life? Like, tell us, has it made a difference in your life and in what aspects?
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. You know, being in the gym and in fitness keeps you out of trouble. It keeps you from being around the wrong crowd of people.
Okay.
Because an excuse you can always use is, oh, I can't do that because I'm going to the gym. So it definitely kept me out of a lot of trouble that I see a lot of my friends go down that path, and it's like, I'm glad I kind of took this route.
Oh, no cap. No, that's official. Actually, never thought about it like that, because it was never an excuse that I could use like that. I never thought about it like that. I haven't heard anybody ever say, you know, that they got into fitness because they just using it as a way to stay out of trouble. So that's dope, man.
Exactly.
And now, knowing that it's been keeping you out of trouble, has it had any effects on your personal life as far as like relationship wise?
Oh yeah, most definitely. You know, just being in the gym, you know, it's an excellent stress reliever, and it's a nice hobby to get into. I recommend it to anybody. It's like a therapy.
Yeah. Do you see it affecting your love life in any ways?
You know, sometimes, because sometimes they'll be like, you're always at the gym. But that's why it's good to kind of find somebody who kind of like, who's into the same thing as you are. So then they don't make it think like, oh, there's a burden to them.
Okay. You know, now that, and we're gonna talk about a lot of different things, not just about fitness, right?
Oh, yeah.
Do you feel like, you know, with a lot of the things going on in the world today, do you think that there's a way for fitness to make a difference in do you feel like it affects your mindset, and then if so, then in what ways?
Oh yeah, I think fitness definitely, because health-wise too, it definitely will make you healthier. You know, there's a clean way of doing it. We're talking about the natural route,
right?
But it definitely is some benefits to working out.
Talk more about that. The clean way versus, I'm guessing, the dirty way, right? What's the dirty way of doing it, man?
The dirty way is taking all those steroids. I won't say supplements, but you know, people be like supplements, you're not natural way. Yeah.
What type of supplements are you using?
I'm using non-sponsored. This is not a sponsored.
Non-sponsored. So you are using something. We ain't go into. You using like protein powders or?
I do need to get on protein powder, but I'm just taking like your regular multivitamins, creatine.
Okay. Cool. Now that's good, man. And how do you feel like that stuff is affecting your body, affecting the way you're growing and stuff?
I definitely recommend people taking multivitamins if your diet isn't all the way there. Okay. And I definitely feel 10 times better taking multivitamins. Like, I don't want to get sick as often. And creatine definitely helps with strength and all of that.
Yeah. I ain't gonna cap. I just started doing the creatine stuff like that. I was not a big fan of using it before. But I will definitely have to say it definitely makes a difference. So when you hitting that bench or you trying to do some deadlifts,
it's like it come in handy.
Yeah, for sure. You know, right now there's so many different podcasts and people talking about relationships, talking about what a woman brings to the table, what a man brings to the table. You want to talk like what's your concept? What's your thoughts on that type of stuff, man?
I definitely do watch a lot of podcasts. There's a lot of podcasts out there that I'll be watching that talks about that stuff, and it definitely kind of had my mind open. It's like, oh yeah, they are telling the truth on that.
When you say they telling the truth, like in what ways? Like what is it? Like what is the one of the topics that you touched on lately, or that you was recently listening to, and made you kind of have some thought or some sway on it?
Definitely when they be talking about like a masculine female versus a feminine female.
Okay, what's your idea? What's your version of a masculine female?
A masculine female is like, you can't. She's more stuck in her ways. You can't tell anything.
Okay.
Always. I'm not trying to see it. They're gonna try to boot me for saying stuff like that.
They're gonna try to cancel you, my guy. You say, yo, I ain't trying to get canceled, y'all. My man said I ain't trying to get canceled. Nah, so I ain't gonna let you. I ain't gonna force you.
No, we can definitely get into that topic.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying because there's a lot of women who feel like, well, if I go to the gym, I'm gonna get all these muscles. I'm gonna look like a man. I'm gonna have all of this stuff, and then they feel like that's gonna make them masculine, and they don't want to come to the gym and be masculine. But then we do be seeing like a lot of females that do be in here working out. Some of them be kind of afraid to hit the weights, though. They want to do just the treadmill and do cardio and stuff like that. So it's just like, do you feel like a woman that comes to the gym and work out, like, is that gonna make her masculine necessarily, or is it other traits?
Oh no, definitely hitting the gym won't make you masculine at all. Like you gotta hit heavy weight if you want to lose weight. You got to hit that, not just cardio alone. So, because there's a lot of females that be hitting weight, deadlifting, and they don't look nowhere near masculine. So the only time you kind of start getting that manly feature is like, of course, when you start taking steroids, then that's when a female start looking like a dude. Got you.
And then it also depends on the goals, right? Because you got some women who are going for competition, and things like that. So the training regimen is going to be different.
Oh yeah,
right?
way different.
You know what I'm saying? But I definitely, being that I'm a trainer and I do talk to a lot of different females and I train with a lot of females, a lot of times they like, oh, I don't want my booty to get hard. Like, so you think that, like, again, just talking about the masculine and the feminine, can a woman still be feminine and be in the gym, and like, or is it not so much her workout or her way she's working out that's making her masculine, but her actual character traits?
Yeah, most definitely. A female can be in the gym because a lot of times what females don't really understand is you being in the gym not just for yourself, but to keep that certain dude around or attract that certain guy that you want. So definitely being in the gym can definitely put you above the average of those people who is, let's say, overweight or is not into that type of stuff. Yeah, for sure.
Now, when you look at a female that's going to the gym, what type of qualities you look for in a gym female?
It depends. I know this gym has a lot of them, and this is like, okay, I won't say more like she's fit. I do look at that, like facial features, but ain't no telling exactly how it is, because I would never try to holler at a female in the gym unless she's like that bad, and it's I'm gonna say something, but I'm not gonna try to like really get onto her though.
Nah, this is not the place. A lot of people think like this is like they see, especially like guys who are trainers, man. They be on us like, oh yeah, you training these girls, or you doing this, or they see us and it's like, bro, we not in here for that. Like a female is not, when she in the gym, bro, she's not in the gym. She's not looking for her man, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you might be able to catch them like outside the gym.
Exactly.
Like that.
Unless they get like hard contact, like okay, they staring at you hard, being around you. Then it's like, okay, you can say something to them, but if not,
you definitely know the ones that's really working and the ones that's not. Yeah. No cap, right? Like, you know the ones that's like on their phone more than they actually doing their sets.
And then clothing sometimes too. Certain clothing be like giveaway too. Like, okay.
All right, so let's talk about that, right? Like real quick. I don't go too depth in it, but do you feel like there are certain like inappropriate clothing for women in the gym?
I feel like sometimes a female will put on a certain type of clothing and then you're like, okay, I think she's looking for the attention. Like she want their attention. Like
right. Yeah, because I mean, as a man, right? Do you feel like, yo, that's distracting?
Not really, because I'll see something like that and I'll be like, okay, that's kind of motivating. But most of the time, I'm kind of focused in my workout, so I really will even pay attention to what's going on. Like females walking by. But I might glimpse a little sometimes.
Dog, you gonna look, bro. Come on, man. Like we ain't gonna be on here front, bro. You gonna look, bro. Come on, keep it a stack, bro. Like, come on, son. She come here with the little TikTok joints on, with the seam up the butt and all that. Come on, bro. But and it's right though, like, and I think it is unfair, you know, sometimes, especially as men, you know, to be in the gym and to see a female wearing certain things and then to expect, like, for them to not expect for a man to talk to them or not expect for them to get certain attention. And it's not to say that it's right or wrong, but like, come on, you know that when you step out, like certain things are gonna draw certain attention.
Oh, yeah.
So if you at the gym, you can't get mad if dudes try to holler at you, shorty, because I mean you came out wearing that. You knew you was going to the gym. You knew guys is in the gym. There's a lot of testosterone being thrown around, you know what I'm saying? Dudes just doing their workout. So you can't expect a dude not to try to holler. Now, you got some guys who's in there who really focus, kind of like, you know, like Swole said, you know, you in there trying to just get your work. So you ain't really too keen on, like, you gonna take a glimpse, but you focus on the workout, you know what I mean? But yeah, it be going, and the light just went out on us, but we good anyway. Anything you want to tell the people though, man, just off the rip, man, about fitness or about just maneuvering in this lifestyle?
Oh yeah, I definitely recommend people to kind of get into that. Even if you start off with the basics of getting into the gym, and then after, you know, a few months you kind of get used to it, then you kind of look into getting a coach. And then definitely when you get a coach, you kind of take off from there, because now it's more, you got somebody on you, and then she's telling you what to do instead of you coming here guessing what you're gonna do.
Okay, good. So y'all hear that, right? You need a trainer. All right, and I just happen to know a really good trainer who is certified and is also a licensed nutritionist. His name happens to be Power. He's part of the Team Ready Fitness crew. So if you know that's something you're looking for, you might want to.
Congrats on that, man. Congrats. Because a lot of people's not going that official route, getting all their paperwork in.
Nah, I appreciate that. Yeah, and that is a thing too. I mean, I did operate like that at one point. You know, I had the knowledge. And I wanted to help people, but I didn't want to go about getting all the paperwork and all that. But I definitely would say that in this realm, just in this particular, there are things that you want to learn. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to learn it before you just jump out there and start training people, because you can hurt people. Man.
Oh yeah, you're right about that.
And every trainer is not for everybody, man. A lot of times guys be trying to just, or girls, they just want the money, so they do go and get the certifications, or they just do stuff, but they just looking at the money. But you got to really pay attention to your client. You got to pay attention to what type of trainer you are, what type of clients you like to work with.
Yeah,
to just be able to say like, oh, I train anybody, I train everybody. It's like, yeah, but what's your preference though?
Yeah.
Like you might only like working with athletes.
Yeah,
you know
that's real. That's real.
So, or you may not have exercise that's tailored to, you know, older people who have ailments. You know what I mean? And you gotta take those things into consideration. So, man, thanks so much for your time, man. Appreciate it, man. Tell the people where they can find you at, where they can follow you.
SwoleRichards on all social media. Just recently got to TikTok. Trying to get that going.
All right. So how you spell it, man? Spell it out.
So SWOLE, and then Richards, RICHARDS.
All right. So that's going to be the conclusion of our first podcast for the Team Ready Fitness podcast, man. And we're going to be bringing y'all more content on a regular basis. We're going to be talking to a lot of different individuals, professional bodybuilders, professional coaches in the fitness realm, nutritionists, females. We're going to touch on all type of topics, man, whether it's world topics or just current events that's going on. And then also just the fitness life in general, man. So stay tuned. Hope y'all enjoyed this podcast, man. We out of here. Peace.